pals, it's Kassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto Shippuden. Before we get started, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. I would also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, previously on Naruto, we are continuing this reminiscing of the life of Itachi, which is lasting longer than I anticipated. But for whatever reason, a reason that will be revealed to us probably shortly, Sasuke is reminiscing on Itachi's life as it relates to the whole world being put under this infinite Tsukuyomi. So in the episode, Itachi has just awakened his Sharingan, and it is because he is filled with deep emotion, which we learned about previously, about how they are connected, like the Sharingan is connected to deep emotion and that sort of thing. And his stems from somebody who he became friends with, who he formed a bond with, dying and realizing what bonds mean. Yeah, that's all I pretty much have. I have no crazy person theories right now because we know what ends up happening eventually to Itachi. I'm just waiting for the part where it relates to the infinite Tsukuyomi or whatever it is Sasuke is thinking about and his wildly rude behavior towards everybody on his team because he can't communicate thoughts properly. At least that's how I feel right now. Or maybe it's the fact that it's late and I've been up since 3 a.m. So anyway, the sass comes out the more tired I am. I have less filter and less patience for shenanigans.
This just shows exactly how much power and influence the Sharingan holds. I want you to be aware of that. It brings joy to the clan when one of its own excels. Of course, on a personal level, I'm very proud of you too.
But there are another meaning maybe behind that.
To sharpen the power in your eyes, you must continue to be diligent. Well, I don't need to lecture you. I mean, you are my son.
My friend died. But, Father... Yes, Father.
Holding it in from a young age. I will say this. It's crazy to me that nobody even saw his suffering.
I wouldn't be lying if I said it's a mission, though, right?
Well, you're half right. Let's go.
So what are the details?
There are 3 parts to it.
I thought he got taken out by a tree, I'm not gonna lie.
Also, there's a clean cut here that matches that tree over there. So obviously he was in a hurry to make a decoy. This is sloppy work. Don't be disappointed. An animal could have left that indentation in the moss, but only humans make decoys. And if he put his in that direction...
That means he's going in the opposite direction.
Yes. Dry underneath, but damp on top. The fugitive must have stepped on it and flipped it over.
But could this be a decoy as well?
Could be. At least, it's a possibility. But still, even if it's only a decoy, the moisture that's on this stone can tell us just how long ago he was here.
Which was not that long ago, otherwise it would be dry.
Excellent. Come on.
All I could think about is Mr. Burns. Excellent.
It's actually because you're a genius, Itachi. That's why. I bet you've never tried to understand the feelings of someone who isn't. Having the skills to track a fugitive is important, but so is understanding how he thinks. If you can...
Psychological. Yeah. This feels like, actually, are they the BAU? Is this Criminal Minds?
I don't think it's funny.
Oh no. Please, just listen. I was only concerned that there wasn't anything I was going to be able to teach you. But now?
You taught me a lot today.
Yeah. And that's exactly what made me happy.
Aw. Maybe the one person who understood him. Guess why they're best friends.
It's nice to share a meal with someone you feel at ease with.
Mm.
Enjoying a hot meal helps you cheer up. That's all. Anyway, eat it while it's hot.
And then he ends up losing him too. Though, actually unconfirmed. All we know is that he gave Itachi his eyes, not that he actually died.
I lied? But I told you at the start of this exercise.
I think you're very good at fooling yourself, Itachi. That's why you aren't able to grasp your true feelings. You didn't want to stay at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had that look on your face.
Yeah. Probably because he felt like his dad didn't understand or care about his friend died.
I'm always happy to listen anytime you want to talk, you know. The final part is about to begin.
Is this really just an exercise, or was this like for real?
Come on, isn't it obvious? Anyone who threatens the village must be punished. We will
By
maintain order
death?
in the Hidden Leaf Village through our code of darkness. You don't have the right to be judge, jury, and executioner. I'll
Yeah,
hand the
that's
secret missive
very
to Lord
fair.
Hokage, and he will
Ah.
deliver just and fair.
Directly to the... I see.
Itachi, stay out of this.
I'm Itachi Uchiha. I will fight with Shisui.
Itachi.
Well, we all know Donzo out here collecting eyeballs, so...
The one that your little friend is fighting is a kunoichi who's unrivaled within the Foundation. If you don't stop him quickly, he'll die. So retreat.
Don't mock the Uchiha. And besides, Itachi's a genius.
That doesn't always get you to the end. Also, maybe basic anatomy? Even... she has longer limbs.
Itachi seems to be doing fine, so I'll finish things up on my end. Teleportation jutsu!
Shadow clones. No, they're just after-image clones.
Well then, if they're just after images, I can sense the original. What? This is weird. I can't find a real one.
His transportation, he went somewhere else? Theoretically speaking?
You could say that everything has mass. The Jonin observing the training exercise have noticed.
We'll be watching you from the shadows. Shisui Uchiha and Itachi Uchiha.
So what were the people... was this not part of the exam? Because I assume it wasn't.
This happens.
I said you're making a big deal out of nothing. Ow! Oh.
Even if you're a genius, Itachi, don't overdo it, okay?
Was that the scroll?
It's not funny.
I'm sorry.
Not him being carried on piggyback by his friend, and then he carrying Sasuke.
Being able to take you under my wing like this makes me feel really happy. I want you to think of me as your older brother. You can depend on me for anything.
Well, I'm sure that became a problem much later.
Did I make the right decision? I can't say for sure. don't even know if there is such a thing as justice in the shinobi world.
But that's...
We fight believing we're on the side of justice. But if the enemy feels the same, how do we know who's really right?
Yep, what's the difference between right and wrong?
You must be tired from using your Sharingan. Go ahead and sleep. But one thing is certain, no matter what happens. I will never, ever betray you. You never have to worry about that.
Why does that sound so ominous?
I'm starting my new Anbu assignment today, Itachi Uchiha. I'm glad to be here. I'm going to watch over the hidden leaf from within the shadows.
Okay, well, I'm trying so hard to be present and interactive, but I know for a fact that it is 100% not working. These episodes are long. It feels like they're the same length as all the other episodes, but they feel long. And yeah, they're Itachi's past, his memories, which, again, all of the major plot points we knew, but now they're just connecting the dots. Well, yes, connecting the dots, but more like filling in the space between the dots. Like vast spaces between the dots. But again, for why? I will say, if I could make maybe a silver lining out of this episode, having the background of his, like, friendship and his very brotherly relationship with Shisui, I find really interesting, because we have heard of him. We know of him. We know that him and Itachi were very close, that they were like best friends, if you will. And we know that he gave Itachi his eyes so that Danzo wouldn't get a hold of them. And then, if I remember correctly, he just kind of like walked into the forest one day or sometime after that. I don't know. Is he going to make like a sudden appearance? Are we going to find out what happened to him? Unclear. But for now, thank you all so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this journey that is under the Naruto umbrella. And until next time, bye.